It's Keyboard Cat time on the live feed. And hey, I see that Whitey. Hey, Whitey. What's up, Whites? Huh? No, not Whitey. Skinny. Skinny. What's up, Skins? You want to go out? Takes care of that. So we're going to go out in the front yard and make sure that our campaign sign is up. I think. Do I see it? No, I don't see it. Oh, here it is. All right, here we go. There's our campaign sign. It's a beautiful thing. 2024 version. And we're going to go out here and put it up in the yard so that people in the neighborhood know what our political stance is. And there it is. Not bad, right? Oops. Yeah. So we got that thing planted and ready to go. And now we're going to do a little impromptu thing in the house, in the studio. Wonder if Skinny's still out there. Skinners. So we're going to do a little tour here of some cat art in the house. Basil. Bigik. Basil. Hi. And, okay, here's a painting of me holding Fatso wearing a t-shirt and a Santa hat. And I think it's oil paint. It's a pretty good sized painting. And let's see, down here we have this big painting, which is kind of a Hokusai wave with a Warhol can. And the can is not Campbell's soup, but Keyboard Cat food. Keyboard Cat there. Basil. All right. Okay. So there's that. There is a Warhol thing, by the way. Pepper pot soup, which is a good, really good food. I drink it. And now we're going to go into the studio portion of the place. Well, it's not a Keyboard Cat painting, but it is a meme painting of the dress. Here we're going into the office where there's all kinds of stuff. There's the Keyboard Cat Lifetime Achievement Award from Walker Museum, which is pretty nice to have. There is the Keyboard Cat Congratulations Award for our first 100,000 subscribers, which is pretty cool. Here's a little showcase of Keyboard Cat stuff. Oops. You can see that it's an electric lit kind of thing, and inside it there's the original Keyboard Cat shirt, a bumper sticker, some books, a Keyboard Cat toy, and so forth. Here's a stack of Keyboard Cat bumper stickers. And over here is more merch. There's Keyboard Cat stickers, pins that say I met Keyboard Cat. Everyone should have one of those. That's for darn sure. Over there's an old Keyboard Cat sign from when he ran for president in 2020. We almost won. I think there might have been some tampering at the polls, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Let's see. Let's see. Here's the Keyboard Cat book that we're going to go over a few things in the Keyboard Cat book. You can get this on Amazon. It's The World According to Keyboard Cat by Keyboard Cat. And it really is quite a neat book. This book is dedicated to all cats. Your infinite patience and fine example for humanity are profound. We love you, Casey. And he's torquing out on his scooter, which we'll look at upstairs. Here's a little advice from the cat. You don't need a degree in something to do it. Just start. If you have an idea, just do it. Don't get ready. Just do it. And this one is profound. It's do the planet a favor. Be yourself. Well, Keyboard Cat certainly has done that. And this one is Keyboard Cat when he was on a mission with Blue Origin, orbiting the Earth. And he suggests you share your space, which is a good thing to do. Here he is by a sign that says, expect a miracle. And he says, dream full blast, which is a good idea for anybody. This page is kind of significant. It says, sometimes cute is not enough. And I can prove that. I mean, you've seen me. And this one is, he's digging his keyboard and he said, do what you love. Life isn't a hobby. A hobby is just something you kind of do in the basement on Sunday afternoon. But this isn't a hobby, what we're doing right now. He says, make your own style. Here he is in the kitchen sink. And he suggests try to stay in sync. It's another kind of sink. And here he is with an age-old question. Think outside your box, which is something that we all need to do. Here he is wearing a trailer house as a Halloween costume. It's good to get random. Random is some good stuff. It's the mortar between the bricks. It squishes around a little and makes things stick together. You can't build a wall with just brick or with just mortar. It would just squish down. Here he says, buddy up. You can't miss that. Get all the culture you can. That's true. And you don't know what you can't know. If you agree that there's certain things that people can't know, then you can't walk away from that conversation saying, but I'm different, and because I believe this, that I do know. That doesn't fly. Be a good role model. There's Fatso up on top of the file cabinet. She got up there all by herself, which is weird. And then make it as tough on yourself as you want, which is advice from the creator, you know. People are pretty much running obstacle courses of their own design. Here he is, make your own show. Yeah. That's a good idea. And then realize anything is possible. You can do anything. Believe the cat. He knows. He's proven it. There's Fatso out in the yard. If you have a garden and a cat, you have everything you need. I think my friend Ben had something to do with that. Yeah. Be your own hammer and everything will look like a nail. Yeah, don't be a hammer because you don't want to just be nailing stuff. Here he is with some spilt milkshake. Everything is an opportunity. We turn everything into an opportunity. There's always something good. And then here he is. I think that's Bento there taking a nap amidst just some junk up in the studio. This is good advice that you should cuddle. Hey, there, that's better. And this one is Fatso reaching out. And reaching out, of course, is important. And there it is, thinking inside the box, I guess. There is Bento honoring Fatso, honoring his ancestors, which is something we should all do. They gave us a chance to be here. Here's some advice from Bento that I like. Worrying is like praying for stuff you don't want. Here he is. I remember that day when Bento tried to teach me a riff. Share your own skills. I think we got a video of that up on the channel. So anyway, there's the book. Amazon, The World According to Keyboard Cat. Get one for yourself. Get one for your friends. And let's just go upstairs and see what we can find in the studio up here. Well, I see right away there's a big keyboard cat painting on the other side of the railing. And there's a huge keyboard cat painting over the sofa. It's of Bento. I think that's about a 4 foot by 4 foot canvas. Oil paint, if I'm not mistaken. There's my sunglasses tree. An Andy Warhol poster. And there's that little scooter I was telling you about. Oh, my cats all love to ride that thing. There's a Keyboard Cat t-shirt just sitting there waiting for a reason to be used. And here's where I turn on the light. This is where I paint. There's all my paints and junk. And there's a painting I did yesterday of the political thing. And there's a painting I did last Friday. Now, all these paintings that we do on this live feed that's going to start being every weekday, starting next Monday, all these paintings are going to be available for purchase on eBay. So, so stay tuned for that. Monday we will reveal how you do that. And there's a cat. And how this is going to work so you can bid on some cool historical paintings and stuff. It's going to be cool. There's a pair of Keyboard Cat paws that are good for close-ups. And there's a pair of Keyboard Cat shoes for close-ups of dance steps that we do. A do-baka. Yeah, gotta like that. Okay, let's just keep looking here. I'm gonna turn this around and get myself on camera. Yeah, there we go. So this live feed every day is gonna really be an epic event every day, so that we can get inspired by Keyboard Cat her legacy, and how we keep the groove going. You got to get your groove on, or you're not going to be any good to anybody. So make a commitment right now to get your groove on today. Do something, make a difference, make some art. You do know, you have to know that when you're creative and you're digging your groove, you don't have time to bonk people over the head and be a mean guy or girl. So do your thing and take care of your own business, entertain us, and put it online. It's free, and let's see what happens. When I was a kid or even a young adult, um, it was hard to share your creative stuff, your residue, because you couldn't get it out there. There was no internet. There was no YouTube. There was none of this social media. There was nothing. You just had your own zip code that you could try and do something in, and that's pretty limiting. Although you still can do your best from there. I remember it was Uncle Rico in Napoleon Dynamite who said he missed his big opportunity because he was going to be a championship football player, but the coach wouldn't put him in at the end of the championship game, and they lost. And he could throw football a quarter mile and all that, and he missed his opportunity, and that's it. If he'd have been able to get in that game, he would be sitting right now in a hot tub with the love of his life in a mansion and all that, which is bull, if you ask me, because that opportunity, that train, that bus that says opportunity on the top of it over the window, that opportunity bus is coming and stopping in front of your house every single day. And if you think you've already missed it, like when you were in the 8th grade or in the 80s or something, forget about it. Just forget about it. You can get on it every day. So get on it today. Let today be the day. You know? I mean, we're not getting any younger. Right? So, you know, create a space, however small it is. Maybe the space is so small that it isn't even a place. It's just your phone. And you use it to relieve your own boredom, to help others get through their day, and to set an example for people like your kids, your friends, or anybody to get in their groove instead of complaining about things. That isn't going to do any good. Oh, God, no. Let's see. Deep Blocks says it is a beautiful painting. And Davi Lenz says, indeed, it is a beautiful painting. Blame John V6, Mrs. Keyboard Cat. DeFreeze Teddy says, I miss him and I had a cat. He died to a car. It was the saddest and scariest thing in my life. He even painted SpongeBob. Yes, I've painted everything. Too tired to think straight. What's going on over Adolf Edits? Noogie Ninja says, you are a very insightful man. I like that. Davi Land says, oh, cool. Some people say things in foreign languages which I don't speak. I speak a little Japanese because I did go to college in Japan. So I can speak a little bit. Skoshi dake dekiru. Yoroshiku. Yeah. Warren says, Keyboard Cat is the GOAT. Nah. I don't really eat lamb or goat. I don't know why. It tastes like a wet sweater to me, I guess. Let's go downstairs and go outside and see if we can see a cat doing something. Okay, hang on here. Let's take a little walk. There's my feet. The residue of some hot rod flames on my floor. A little scenario one of my art students put together of a meeting, she said. Some kind of a meeting. So let's see. So there's outside in this place, and we are going to turn off the light. And we're going to see what's happening outside. I have 2 orange cats now, Presley and Skinny. And they're both, they're both orange. We like orange cats, but we've had other cats too. Let's see what we can find out here. Oh, look. Hey, Skinny, what are you doing in there? Skinny's in that little house by the kitchen window. Isn't that cute? Isn't that just the cutest thing? Skinny! Meow! He's having a good day. Let's all try and have that good of a day. Now, Presley sometimes hides. Hey, Press! I don't know. He might be hard to find. Here's an interesting little scenario. It's a cage made out of cyclone fencing, and there's a goose sitting there. And then I have a chair that just sits inside that piece of that cage. And Bento and I used to get in this cage pretty much every night. We'd come out for a few relaxing minutes, and he would always come over to this cage and stand by the entrance to it, which is right there. He'd stand there and demand to go in for a little while, and I'd sit in the chair, and then he was ready to go back in the house. So let's just replicate that activity. We'll go in here. This chair's a little dirty, but hey, what's the heck? Okay, I'm sitting in the cage now, just looking out at the goose. Yeah, this brings back old memories. I remember good old Bento. He was one of the best cat actors in the history of the universe, and he may not have been a professional in that. Here comes here comes Skinny. Hey, there he is. Hey, Skins. Meow. Where's your brother Presley? Meow. He's being a little independent today. There's no real reason. There's no rush. He doesn't have to do anything. Really, none of us do. This is all pretty voluntary. Let's see if we can find Presley. He likes to hide up there sometimes. Yo, Presley! No. Skinny! Skinny boy! Oh, yes. Well, all right. I think we should go back in the house. It's just a keyboard cat tour. I've never done one of these, and I think it's probably a pretty good thing to do. Back in the house now. Yeah, there he is. She. Okay, so keyboard cat stuff. There's a hot rod gas pedal, and some yummy treats that my cat just loves, just absolutely loves. And this is my nest where I do a whole lot of stuff. When I make a list of what I'm going to do for the day, it looks something like that, or like that. And then what I do anymore is I find the thing on there that traditionally I'm the least likely to do anything with because, we have responsibility and we're supposed to do things that we're supposed to do. Things that make sense, patching the roof, making money, washing the socks. But what I do is I take that one thing on there that's like, see what happens if I put my cat in a little teeny fireman suit and get the hose going, get the video going. Then that is something that common sense tells me I shouldn't do, but my heart tells me I should do. And so what I do anymore is I do that first. First thing in the morning, do the thing that you think you don't really have the time to do. Not only do you get something done and you have some residue that's amazing, but it changes the rest of your day. It changes the rest of your day a lot. Stella Nanapoulou, hello from Greece. That's cool. Somebody says, I am a legend. I don't think so. I think my cat might be. Go. Keyboard Cat is a legend from Horse Universe. How are you going to argue with Horse Universe? I have a black and white cat named Sophie. That's cool. That is so cool. Well, okay. I think we're going to just call it a broadcast. This was sort of an impromptu thing. You probably never get again, but I'm really glad we're doing it. Yeah, Emily Guy, rest in peace. Yeah, cats don't live that long. Somebody misspelled something. They said keyboard car is amazing. Oh, I mean cat. 40 years ago today, and he's still remembered. Davy Lands. Somebody learned how to play the keyboard cat song. Gotta like that. Stay on the Black Keys. That's the ticket. That's the ticket. Hey, we love you all, you guys out there and girls and everybody. Cats, camels, rocks, paper, scissors, can of pop, empty can of pop. You're all good to us. So take care and stay tuned for our next broadcast, which will be before too long. And get ready to be able to bid on some art that we're going to be doing on this show. Ciao.